All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shema Shah by Sherman Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostle, elders, of great millstone. Shalom to the occupant to push the word of sincerity and the truth. We'll do this lesson on. The title is "Whose Mouths Must Be Stopped," and that's primarily this guy Alizé. You know, the video came out with this guy being pretty much a homosexual. I just call a spade a spade. These guys are trying to give him all kind of different. Talking about in his camp, trying to put all kind of blankets over him. You know, and the scriptures even talk about a covering, which that's goes into lies, man. They're trying to mask the truth, and the fact of the matter is he was infatuated with um, homosexual acts. You know, which the scriptures speak about condemnation and death to those that indulge and engage in such. And we don't know how far the rabbit holes go with this guy's man. He might have been doing this stuff for years. That he might be still actively doing it. Who knows? The only reason why he spoke out is because he got caught, just like a woman. And when he did it live, he played the victim, just like a woman. You know. And part of his whole tirade was of course he has mental problems and he sought therapy, which um these things happen in the world as we know it. But this guy, and I'm not saying that like justifiably, um, but actions like that do take place with individuals keep constantly going down the rabbit holes, and that's his problem. He's always been a rebel. He's always been an individual that went against the grain of the apostles. You know, was looking to make a name for himself. Apostles always speak about being a novice, man. And there's nothing wrong with being a novice until you grow up unto full age. The scriptures speak about them that are weaned from the breast. All right. I don't, us brothers, some of us brothers been in the truth for 10 plus years. We don't consider ourselves big shots and all that. We're still novices in this thing. We're still students of the, some brothers have, advanced into eldership. Myself, I look at myself as a younger man that's growing, grooming myself through the spirit of power, Yahweh by Shema Shah, and Lord willingly, the mercy of the Lord will be bestowed unto me to receive salvation. I have teachers, I have men that I answer to. I have individuals that am subject to through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shema Shah. You know, and if there's certain things that have to be spoke of, whether it's reproofs or rebukes or corrections, I'm willing to accept certain things. So I say all that just to say, with this individual, the apostles gave him ample amount of warnings on staying away from black conscious community, which he was all buddy buddy around all those punks and all those sexual magic toys any damn way. Well, that probably put a weirdo spirit on because a lot of those guys that in that black conscious community it's been revealed that they indulge in that sex magic. You know, are they choosing it or is it a spirit that's jumping on them? That's left to be said. Really, it's a spirit. It's a vibration. Because when you get with those wearing those unks and all that stuff, you know, it's a vibration that get pushed on you. Them guys be having those $900 books, but those are really like codexes and it's magical spells, all kind of symbols and weirdo shit. And I'm pretty sure when he was with Sonnetter and them guys, they was going through the books. You know, he was going into these guys' dwelling quarters, their houses, and it's nothing but filth. Excuse me, I'm just gonna take a sip of this drink. There's nothing but filth in those houses. And demonic spirits. We don't see the spirit world. The Lord tells us to stay away from such, man. And the apostles was giving him love. Apostle Hart was giving him the utmost love through rebuke. The apostles sit on the platform constantly and they try to make it seem like we some let's just deal with the apostles more so like they're just old and outdated. This guy was like, yeah, they need to step down. bro, if you would have listened and took heed, that judgment would not have happened fell upon you. But since you talk shit about our elders and our apostles, called Apostle Ram Lob out of his name, Apostle Ricard out of his name, and then in the same token, you're gonna go to New York and try to show reverence. You're a fucking hypocrite, man. And that's why the Lord is judging you accordingly. And a lot of guys are leaving that congregation. The scriptures speak about the blind lead the blind, and when uh, the blind leads the blind, uh, and let me get it. I don't want to butcher it, but it says, of course, both fall into a ditch. When the blind leads the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. So, Luke, I get this one. It's another version, but Luke 6:39, and he spake a parable unto them. Can the blind lead the blind, and they not both fall into the ditch? See? So this guy's a blind, and he taught all those guys in the congregation to have all these guns. He put that energy and put that spell, put that voodoo spell, on those guys to have all these different automatic weapons at camp, leading them pretty much into to the danger zone. And they don't think these things as such, but they didn't know that this guy's is a big boy charlatan until this came out, which that shows you guys lack. All you guys are novices, man. You guys lack spiritual discernment. You didn't see time and time again the mother effing signs with this guy until the big bomb drop. Brother's been I've searched certain things on YouTube even in this topic. It's 5-6 years ago topics. Because this guy, we've been going back and forth with this guy for years. I remember over 3 years ago, Uriah, which he was standing at a Seattle, he was speaking about all the fucked up shit that this guy was doing, man. Being a demon. All the brothers out west and the elder Akim out there, they know that this dude is a clown, man. So that's judgment. The ultimate judgment of him actually being a homosexual, infatuated with white men, call a spade a spade. He likes to have sexual activities with white men, with Edomites, and then going on a platform and condemning the apostles and the elders and brothers at Great Millstone for teaching the truth. So, hey, you've been checkmated, my man. You might need to go back to rapping or gang banging, which you take pride in, and go do your podcast with Adam 22. Which, man, none of them guys might not even accept you around. Or they might because they all birds of a feather. All those guys not right. And they like to get like Adam 22. He likes to get his woman popped anyway. So you might be the best candidate. You might be the new sitting candidate within the next few weeks or months. Or you might get reaccepted because they trying to do some damage control. I watched the video. These guys trying to do damage control. But hey, the chickens coming like Elder Tazadak about to say, the chickens coming home to roost. I think it was 10. Yep, Titus 1:11. Whose mouths, matter of fact, I'll start at verse 10. But there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things that they are not, for filthy lucre's sake. Yeah, and this guy, he was all about that money, man. You know, and even if it wasn't a cash grab with him, because I don't know the full extent of if that was his major intention, and I don't want to bear false witness on that because I really personally haven't heard about what type of financial charades that they're engaging in, but it might be some stuff with that too. Having these big thrones at the Passover, it's clown stuff, man. Gimmicks, strippers at the Passover, which he said he's gonna fall back from that or whatnot. Those few years ago, I think it was about 2-3 years ago or whatnot, just to pop up around the Passover again and for this to come out. So hey, it's going the roof is collapsing on your whole organization, and it happened to Comfy, and it's gonna happen to IUIC, and it's gonna happen to ISUPK through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, because you guys have spoke ill of your teachers, man, of your spiritual parents, you know, and you gonna call Apostle Hart Eli, and saying check your sons. Nigga, you need to check your fucking self. You know, all the while talking cash, talking talking so much cash shit. You could have cashed out on that all that shit you was talking. But guess what? The Lord cashed you out, and the statement has been presented that you add up to nothing but a homosexual, my man. So it is what it is, you know. And the Lord's not done with you or your congregation. You know, can't even say let's you repent because it's over for you. I don't know those guys' fate. That ain't you know. But if they continue on that path and keep teaching that bullshit, keep justifying this guy's negative. The scriptures speak about justifying the wicked. You don't justify this guy. You let judgment spring upon him, and you pray the Lord have mercy upon your simple soul, man. So this is Second Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of themselves, own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. Yeah, he's a lover of pleasure, man. He had a whole kit. Fuck type of man. I didn't, to be 100% honest, I didn't even know. Like you hear about shit like that. That's some real Edomite shit though. Like a dildo kit. Like what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You really have a real serious problem. And you letting the black woman use it on you, and she hit you up more than likely. You saying it never got used, right? And then I didn't even watch the full surface video of it was like an hour and a half. I didn't even watch it. I just seen a few clips. I don't even want to watch it. But I heard some stuff, and yo, it's over for you, bro. You know, for being a clown, for talking all kind of shit about men that was teaching in righteousness. So you on the list with Judas, man. You on the list with Saul. That's the house of Saul. The house of Saul shall wax weaker and weaker, and the house of David shall wax stronger and stronger. All right. So I just want to speak on that through the Spirit. We in some very dense times. Passover is literally right around the corner through the Spirit. And these guys are going to get pushed up on. Through the Spirit and power of the Lord. So I want to end by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Shemel, Shabbat, Shem, Kakodash, double honor to the apostle, of the great millstone. Shalom, Martin.